guys, it's your girl the short side, and I'm back with another video for you today. So I've been getting a whole bunch of requests on Instagram about how I do my DIY gel X nails. So here is my highly anticipated tutorial. Please keep in mind that I'm still very much a beginner, so everything I do is not super perfect as a nail tech would, but I did promise that I would give you guys this tutorial. So I really hope you enjoy it and you'll be doing your nails soon come. I really hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned to learn how I achieved my DIY gel X nails. So I start off with fresh nails, and then these are the nail tips that I got from Amazon. I already have them labeled for my nails, but I'm just kind of showing you that you want to make sure that each of the nails fit your nails properly. You may have to do some filing down on the sides to make sure they fit perfectly, because you want the nail tip to go from side to wall for your nail. Then I take my drill and I just go ahead and drill the inside of each nail tip. I do this to kind of create a rough surface so that when it's time for me to glue the nails onto my natural nail, that it really has something to adhere to. I like to go in and cut off all of my nails, all of my natural nail. I just personally like to put nail tips on a very short nail, so I just go ahead and cut off all of the nails that I have, and then I put some cuticle cream on off camera and I pushed my cuticle back. This is a very important step because when you are applying the nail, you want it to go on a natural nail and not on any dead skin or anything that just kind of shouldn't be around that cuticle area. So from there, I go in and I cut off all of that dead cuticle skin that I got from pushing it down. You want to be careful with this step because you don't want to cut any live skin, because then you'll be bleeding and then it's going to hurt and you're not going to want to do your nails anymore. So these are very important steps. From there, I take my buffer and I buff each of my natural nails. You don't want to go too rough on this because you don't want to mess with your natural nail, but we want to take off as much oil and like just all of like the shine off of your nails, because we want that nail to get on there good. And now I'm going in and spraying with alcohol, which I don't have nail dehydrator, so I just use rubbing alcohol. And I also wouldn't recommend using cotton balls. I would recommend using cotton rounds because the residue from the cotton balls does get stuck on your nails, which is annoying. And then I just pour some acetone into the top so that I can use it to clean up around my nails. And I also use a nail brush for this as well. This is my flash UV light that I use, so it'll be above the camera and it just kind of turns on like that, and then you'll also see my UV light to the side on the right. I use this nail glue from Beetles and I just put on a thin layer on each of my nails. It's important to not go too crazy with that nail glue just because you don't want it to be super bulky or have to do extra work later on down the line. So once I do that, I just clean up the sides to make sure I don't have any excess glue like on my skin or anything, and then I cure for 10 to 30 seconds. And now it's time to go ahead and apply that to the nail. So I do put nail glue onto the nail and on my natural nail again. And that's me curing my nail on that UV light that I showed you guys earlier. After I flash cure, I put it under the UV light for 30 seconds. And the nails are on there all nice and good. And I just go in and file the top, because sometimes it has like that little weird tip at the top. And so I just like to make sure I file all of that down. And then I also take my filer and file along the edges just to file off any excess glue that might have gotten on my skin or right at the tip of the nails. This is also a really important step just to make sure that it looks really seamless and just really neat. From there, I go ahead and change my drill bit to this kind of like skinnier drill bit to get around my cuticle. And you want to do this on every single nail just to kind of flesh out that cuticle and the nail so that it looks really natural. And then also when it grows out, it doesn't look super bulky. So I like to really take my time with this step. And then I also sometimes have excess glue that I still haven't gotten off with the nail file. So this is also a good step to kind of get rid of that as well. Now it's time to paint. I go in with my foundation from Beetles and I just do a thin layer on each of my nails. Obviously you want to put a good foundation on there so that all of your nail polish stays on there well, and I cure that for 30 seconds. Now I'm feeling a little bit festive, so I went in with Raspberry by DDG. It's a nice cherry red color, and I'm just doing a very light first coat because again, you don't want to do too thick of coat like for the first time because you want to be able to layer. So as you can see, I'm just carefully painting my nails, and it's okay if you mess up because there will definitely be room to go in with that acetone dipped in your brush to clean up the edges like you see me doing here. I will really take my time doing this step just to make sure that there's no nail polish on your skin, because obviously the cleaner you clean it, the better that it will look. So I really just took my time with this part of my nails. And I cure this for 60 seconds after each nail coat. And this is what my nails look like when I'm done. I did do a little French tip, but I did it off camera, child, because it was a little hard. So that is the top coat that I used from Beetles. And I also added these cute little gems with this nail jewelry stick-on gel. So I added a little razzle dazzle. I did that off camera as well because it was hard, child. Now I'm going in with a cotton round and alcohol to just kind of wipe off the excess. But as you can see, there is no excess because I cured that thing, baby, okay? Then I go in with a little bit of cuticle oil, just making sure I apply it to all my cuticles because we don't want my nails looking dry. And this is the final look. I love it. I'm really proud of myself because this is my first time doing something so intricate. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bells, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more cool content. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Happy holidays!